I do want to welcome you to the Engineering Society of Detroit's Alternative Energy Conference. And of course the issue of alternative energy is really no longer the flavour of the month, but it's quickly becoming a part of our national consciousness. And we believe, and I'm sure you do, that Michigan's engineers and business leaders will play a vital role going forward in these new technologies.
There is alternative energy type of projects that are coming into Michigan and are making a big difference in our economy. For example, the Volt assembly that's going on in Brownstown Township. Also, the Volt vehicle is going to be built in Poltheim in the city of Detroit that crosses both borders. The Ford alternative energy cars is going to be built at Wayne Assembly. The batteries, they're making about a close to $1 billion investment at that assembly plant with about 1,000 jobs that are going to be brought up from Mexico. A123, which is a battery company that is headquartered in Livonia and building its facility in Romulus, and then General Electric, GE, what it's doing at Visteon Village and some of the alternative energy and R&D center that it has.
We can see absolutely the day where wind turbines or components of those wind turbines or service of those wind turbines will come from Michigan. We have the engineering prowess, we have the manufacturing skills, we have the construction competence really to take on anything that gets thrown at us.
When General Electric located here, they ultimately looked at just an R&D center. They found out the skilled workforce that we have, and they started with a modest amount of $25 million for different auto suppliers to be able to start making some of their appliance parts. So this was an unintended consequence, but a positive one that came out of GE locating here. And so they have gotten some of those auto suppliers together, and they're going to start to invest in them, and they're going to start making up some appliance parts that will be shipped down to Kentucky. So this type of continuous growth will continue to happen.
These may be the worst of times, for sure, but in some ways it's the start of a very, very exciting new era for all of us.
Nobody can predict the future, but I think with what we've seen from the Obama administration with some of the grants that came, especially for auto batteries and things like that, it's definitely a direction. It's something that's really for real. In fact, I had a side conversation with Tom Walsh from the Free Press, and he was saying, you know, by this number of people here, these number of companies, it shows that this is something for real and something that is taking hold in the economy.